Welcome to Toast Tuesday, everyone. It is Tuesday, September 24th, 2024. I am Mike.
And I'm Cameron.
And we're back with you again.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's fall.
Right.
Fall season has started. The temperatures, Mother Nature has dropped the temperatures accordingly.
Which is good.
It's a regular shirt Toast Tuesday.
Yeah.
It's a regular shirt Toast Tuesday. I know some people will be disappointed, but
ratings are going to drop.
Yeah, they might. We've got a great show planned for you today. We're going to give you a harvest update, let you know how that's going. We'll talk about what's happening at Toast Winery.
Nice.
And find out where I'll be this weekend on Saturday. I'll share a little insight with you where I'm going to be from 4 to 7 p.m. on Saturday if you want to make a trip out and meet me there. But before we get started, Cameron, how was your week?
Oh, it's pretty good. Nothing super eventful. Next week, I'm planning to go get apple cider from my favorite apple cider spot.
Okay, so you want to share where that is, or do you want to keep it on the down low?
I can totally. It's Herman's. I think they're out in Victor.
Okay,
they're so good.
It's up near Rochester.
Oh yeah.
So you get hard cider there.
Mm-hmm.
Hard cider?
No. There's a regular apple cider.
Yeah.
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great. Fall apple cider. I mean, that's awesome.
The best.
Good stuff for sure.
I can't wait.
Wow, what a weekend though, huh?
Yeah.
What a weekend here at Toast Winery. We were really busy.
Yeah. It was good.
Really, really busy this weekend. Every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So it's fall. Fall is here. The people are coming. So again, we're always appreciative of that.
It's true.
But yeah,
nice and busy for everybody.
It was nice and busy for sure. Let's do a quick harvest update.
Of course.
So we did get some new grapes in. First, the Marquette and the Vignoles, they continue to happily ferment away.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, if you just you stick your nose in that ferment and smell the aromas that come from a fermenting wine, it's incredible.
Yeah.
I wish I could bottle that up and sell it as a spray or something.
It'd be so cool if you could.
It's just fermentation aromas are they're so good. They smell amazing. I wish they lasted, but they don't. Yeah. So it's just fermentation aromas. They don't stick around in the wine. They will eventually blow off. But love the smells that are going on right now. Oh yeah, for sure. Let's see. What did we bring in? So we brought in Sauvignon Blanc.
Oh, that's a nice one.
First time that we'll be working with that varietal here at Toast Winery. So that's exciting. Pinot Noir came in.
Beautiful.
You can make a nice dry red out of that Pinot Noir. That's fermenting away too, and that's smelling really good as well. For sure. And the punch down on the Pinot Noir. You were helping with that. A little more serious than our little video, right?
Yeah, no, that was a lot harder.
Gosh, like a 10-inch layer of skins that you had to break through, and it's tough.
It was fun though, but man, I just couldn't imagine doing 10 of those at a time.
Yeah, I mean it's a lot. Well, you might get to experience that a little later, but yeah, so it's a lot doing a punch downs when the full fermentation is going. So we just pitched the yeast for the Sauvignon Blanc. We also got Gewürztraminer. I forgot to say that.
One. Yeah.
Gewürztraminer is in the house.
Perfect.
So again, just pitched the yeast on both the Gewürztraminer and the Sauvignon Blanc, so it's not fully fermenting yet. Like we did last time with the Gewürztraminer, I'm gonna ferment about a third of it in oak barrels. Mm-hmm. Cleaned out the barrels yesterday. It's ready to go. So get that Gewürztraminer juice transferred in there, and that'll ferment in the barrel. Gives it some nice texture, body, and I think it really does a lot for the Gewürz.
I like our Gewürz. Yeah.
And then we'll blend it together, and hopefully it'll be just as good as this last one. At least I'm counting on it.
Maybe better.
Yeah. So what's happening at Toast Winery? Let's talk about that.
One more weekend.
That's it.
That's it.
Just one more pickle weekend.
That's all we got.
Yeah.
But we're going to go out with a bang. I can feel it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to be even busier this time.
It might be.
Yeah.
It might be. So one more pickle weekend left. That's it. But I think it's been a good pickle season, right?
Good,
we started it back in August.
Yeah.
We've had some great pickles in play this time.
Yeah.
Kilhaney's for the first time.
I feel like
pickles
those are so good. The
out of
Sweet Heat one.
Hackettstown, New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're using their Sweet Heat. And people are really liking the pineapple pickle as well.
Freaky tiki.
So that's been fun having those in here. Of course, our friends at Backyard Brine continue to supply the jalapeno dill.
Can't ever stop a jalapeno dill.
And the garlic dill.
Garlic
So
dill.
that went well. And Crisp and Company providing our lager pickle.
That's a
made
nice
with beer.
one too. Yeah.
Yeah, got a little beer flavor to it. So that's
pickle.
pretty cool. Those have been our pickle partners. It's been, I think, a big success.
Huge success. Yeah. Really good flavors.
As always, we look forward to doing it again.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see
what
what
new pickles and new wines to go with them, right?
So good.
So yeah, so last weekend, make some plans if you haven't done so. Live music continues.
Always strong. Peter was fantastic. I just want to say that.
Place was jamming, right? Packed with Peter here. So Peter was here 3 to 6 on Fridays. That's when we're doing the live music. And it's just a great way to come and
start your weekend, right?
Chill out. Yeah, do a tasting, have a glass of wine after that, have a mug of mulled wine, whatever. It's a
good smell.
Good. The mulled wine weather is coming. So Peter was great. We had a packed house. This Friday we have Michael Gonzalez.
Nice.
He's also been a regular here at Toast Winery over the last couple of years. I think this is our 3rd year having him here. He's actually part of he's got several different band projects going on that he does.
Cool.
And this is him doing
solo. That's cool.
Solo stuff. So Lone Gonzo, he calls himself when he's doing the solo stuff. Kind of an acoustic jazz style.
Jazz is good.
He's very talented.
Yeah, he is.
He's super talented. So Michael Gonzalez in-house this Friday, 3 to 6.
Yeah.
Come check it out. And as I say, get your weekend started right. Come at Toast Winery and hang out and relax.
Good choice.
Saturday, I'm not going to be here Saturday.
You're not going to be here. It's going to be weird.
Yeah, I'm not going to be here on Saturday. I'm doing a special tasting event on Saturday.
I'm a little jealous.
This is the 2nd year we've done this, but I'm going to be in the Binghamton area, and very specifically, I'm going to be at the Animal Adventure Park and Preserve.
So jealous! It's so cool.
And they're having a Winos for the Rhinos event. It's basically a tasting event, and it's if you buy a ticket, and you can still buy tickets, they are available.
Beautiful.
You can buy them at the door. It's from 4 to 7 on Saturday at the Animal Adventure Park and Preserve, and anybody that buys a ticket will have exclusive access to the park. There's a walking tour you can do. There's also going to be hay wagon type of tours where they'll haul you around. And it's also a chance for you to sample and try all different kinds of wines from not just from myself, but from other wineries here in the Finger Lakes and really from other areas as well.
Awesome.
Cider, there'll be beer there. So it's a big tasting event for sure that is going to be happening. So you get to experience the park and you get to sample some beverages. How much more fun can that be?
That's true. Jealous to see all those animals too.
Yeah, and I was super impressed last year with how passionate the owners are about this project that they do in general, not just for the Winos for the Rhinos, and all the employees too. They've got a passion and dedication to these animals, and it really shows in just me overhearing conversation and watching how they work and what they're doing. Quite impressive, an amazing experience, and I would recommend it. So if you're out in the area there,
totally
get yourself a ticket, have a nice time with some beverages and some drinks, and you'll get to see the animals at the park. And come see me.
That's true.
I'll be there. Right? All right, so come and see me. I'll be there again. That's at the Animal Adventure Park and Preserve in Harpersville, New York, which is just outside the Binghamton area. So I'm looking forward to that. And that's where I'll be on Saturday.
Nice. Get excited. That's pretty cool.
One more reminder. You want to give the reminder I put on the sheet there?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm getting a little cold here. I'm just going to be honest. And I think Jane's gotten me a little sick. So
it's okay. I mean,
bring some energy for me today.
Absolutely, sir.
Let's get into it. Yeah. So one more reminder.
A little reminder is to book your reservations for groups larger than 9 and over. So we've been making great use of that new tasting room. I know that from Friday up until Sunday, We have just been jam-packed that entire weekend, just filled out some really big groups. So if you want to make sure you have that room for your larger party, totally call. We'll get it booked out in advance for you.
Yeah, and it's fall season, so weekends are packed. So if you've got a group of 9 or more, if you don't have a reservation, you're going to have a hard time, I think, getting in.
That is true.
Anywhere, really. So go ahead and make those reservations. You can call the tasting room directly, or you can go to our website and submit an inquiry, and we'll get back to you from there.
Beautiful.
All right.
Totally.
So yeah, I wanted to make sure we reminded you to get those booked because they're filling up fast.
It's just
we don't want to have to turn you away. Cameron, what are we drinking today?
Ooh.
Something a little different.
Starting a little with some dessert, our Nefarious port. Nice ruby style. It's totally great for this weather, right? It's totally going to warm you up inside. We're getting into the
port style weather for sure.
Absolutely.
Nefarious, right?
Nefarious. A couple different grapes going on with this one. It's a 50% Cab Franc, about 35% Pinot Noir, and 15% Zweigelt, all jam-packed in here.
Yeah. So what he just said, it actually is it's a very fruity port, is the way I would describe it. The fruits from the Pinot Noir and the Zweigelt really come out. Even though Cab Franc is the main star in here, that gives us some nice heavy weight as well. We fortified this with a great distilled brandy, to bring the alcohol level up to 18%. So it's that's why you can just do a little pour in there. So it is a dessert wine, so it's a little sweet, but when that great distilled brandy just cuts through that sugar, so you don't detect that sweetness at all.
You don't get like the sugariness.
It's got a great nose. Again, you get the bright fruit flavors on that nose.
Oh yeah, it's like right the second it touches your nose, which is right there.
Yeah, so you get that fruit up front, and then you definitely get that brandy on the back end. But it's very smooth. It's well integrated.
Absolutely.
Again, we're getting into prime port season right now when the weather's a little chilly. Hold this out when you're sitting around your backyard campfire.
True.
Pass it around, share it with folks. Everybody can have a little sip. That'll keep you warm in front of that
nice
fire.
And cozy.
We aged this for 12 months in neutral French oak, so it does have a little bit of an oak fluence, really that micro-oxidation that we're looking for. It's currently part of our pickle pairing.
It is, right at the end too.
Yeah, been a big hit. And we pair it with our sweet heat. Right?
Probably
What's
my
it
favorite
do?
Pickle.
Tell me what does the part, how do the two things go together?
It's seriously crazy. It's like you're at a backyard barbecue, right? It kind of gets you that smoky feel. It cuts down even more of that sweetness and just kind of really highlight that nice cherry, fruity flavors too.
Yeah, big
cool.
cherry on here. Right, that's what I remember the most from when we did the tasting, is that the smokiness that it introduces to the wine really goes well together.
Yeah, it's so cool, the really interesting combos we all get to taste and experience with the pickles.
Yeah, so there it is, Nefarious. Love this port. It's our ruby style port.
Absolutely.
Yeah, delicious. And here comes the port season. Look out. We're ready for it. All right, topical topics on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Here we are. I found another fun little story.
I'm excited for this one.
Fun little story. So let me ask you a question. So you need to get basic necessities, go shopping, make a run to the store to buy stuff. Are you like a Walmart guy, a Target guy? What are the other things? It used to be Kmart, not anymore.
Not anymore. Yeah. No.
I guess where do you go to get your kind of necessities?
Walmart's the closest and the easiest one for me.
Same here. It's just really Walmart because it's convenient, right?
It's true.
It's down the road. Target is the other kind of, I think, main place that people will go to, but there's no Targets near me. That is for sure.
Hall for that.
Well, in Bedford, Ohio, there's an 8-year-old girl that made her choice very clear, and she's a big fan of Target.
Absolutely.
8-year-old girl.
Good choice.
She got in her family car and drove herself 13 miles to Target by herself.
Like
8 years old.
13 miles.
13 miles.
That is a distance.
I mean, That's somebody who really likes Target.
Really enjoys Target.
I can even imagine an 8-year-old girl driving herself to Target.
Wow, I would hit everything on the way if I was 8 years old.
And listen, I don't want to underpin the seriousness or the scary
That's true.
moments,
Yes.
right? So the family found her missing, as well as the car, and for a couple of hours there. It was a very serious situation.
Totally.
It's fun now. There's a happy ending.
Yes, there's a.
But yeah, definitely was a scary for the family for a couple of hours. But the police actually found her just walking in the Target. She was just walking around inside Target. When they talked to her, she said, "Yeah, I didn't hit anything. I hit a mailbox. That was it." So apparently, she hit a mailbox on the way there. Took out the mailbox, but the police found her safe and sound.
That's good.
Walking around in the Target store. I thought it was just a crazy story.
I could never.
And a happy ending for her.
That's
and
good.
her Target run.
Well, I hope she got what she needed, though. I hope she really.
I think she calls it Target. Yeah, that's how much Target she's into. She's the Target shopper. So anyway, I thought that was a crazy story. An 8-year-old driving 13 miles, not just down the road, 13 miles to Target.
Stop signs, stop lights, and then the other track. That's crazy. And only hit one mailbox.
That's it.
It's just,
that's it.
I couldn't even imagine.
I can't even imagine how she saw over the steering wheel or whatever.
Yeah, the pedals. Yeah, or like.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
That's weird. Yeah, you're right.
Anyway, glad she's safe and sound. I thought that still was a fun little story, and glad it had a happy end.
That's true.
For sure. Let's get into the top 5 list. All right. So top 5 list. I was thinking about fermentation aromatics and how much I love them and those smells that come from fermenting wine. And I thought, hey, let's do a top 5 favorite smells or aromas.
That's good.
Yeah,
I would like that.
All right, let's do it. I thought that would be a fun one. So let's hear it.
My number 5.
Yeah, let me hear your 5.
A little out there, but like freshly cut grass. It's just
freshly cut grass.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good one. That's kind of a cool little smell.
Like rolling down the windows, and all you can smell is like everybody cutting their lawns.
Yeah,
it smells so good.
All right, that's a good one. I'll give you that. I'm going to go with Citra hops. My number 5. Citra hops.
That was cool.
I love it. That's why I love that Citra wine that we have. Just smelling the Citra hops. I just love it. Yeah, I love it so much. Citra hops.
So cool when you were doing that in the back, and the whole back area.
Oh, the whole back smelled like Citra, right?
So
yeah.
Love it.
All right, what have you got for number 4?
We're just going, just rain. Just like the smell of
the rain.
Yep, the rain.
Like right before it storms or right after it storms, you get that smell that comes out. Yeah.
It's so good.
All right, that's a good one. I've chosen new car smell for number 4. Whether you
leather interior.
Yeah, or somebody, whether you've been in somebody else's car or your own car, that new car smell. There's a reason why they make a fragrance called new car smell.
They do.
It's just a smell that you can't even explain.
No,
it's just that new car smell. It doesn't last forever, but there's something about a new car smell I like.
I would agree.
Yeah. All right, what do you got for 3?
Number 3, it was just like a reminiscent thing when my mother and I used to go shopping together.
Okay.
No matter what, we would always go down like the fabric softener section. Okay. So that is like my number 3. It's just a fabric softener.
Fabric softener from laundry. Okay. That's an interesting one.
Yeah, but just for whatever reason, it's a nice.
I find that can overwhelm me sometimes, but no, that's good though. I mean, that's why we all have different things. That
we all have different noses,
to smell. My number 3 is a little different too.
That's true.
Like, I don't know if you've ever been to a NASCAR race before or any kind of a car race.
I don't think so.
Being from Wayland, really?
No, there were shows like that, but I never.
Probably racing in the streets in Wayland. I don't know. No, but seriously, I'm talking about really like being like at a NASCAR track. Yeah. I've been to a few NASCAR races before, and there's just nothing like the fumes and rubber, especially like the first time they come around and you smell all of that. I think it's wonderful.
It's a cool thing.
It really is. It just puts you right smack in the.
You feel like you're totally like there.
It's an incredible smell. NASCAR race fumes are incredible. If I've ever experienced that, I would recommend it.
Maybe next year. To NASCAR.
All right, what do you got for 2?
Number 2, like if you're going to a nice bakery and they just baked a nice loaf of bread, I would say that like fresh bread is just always the best.
I like that. All right, good one.
Thank
you.
Thank you.
My number 2, bacon.
Bacon. Oh,
Bacon.
yep.
There's nothing like the smell of bacon in the kitchen after it's just been made. Nice crispy bacon.
Oh, crispy guy.
Oh yeah, it's got to be crispy. Got to be crispy. So I love it. Loves the smell of bacon in the morning.
Good choice. Good choice. I'm also going with something in the morning.
Okay.
Coffee.
Coffee.
Like a fresh pot of coffee. Like it's so.
That's your number one. I like it. That's a good one.
Thank you.
Coffee is a good one.
Be a good morning.
Yeah, for sure. My number one was close to yours. I did fresh baked bread as well.
Okay, cool.
I don't think there's anything better than fresh baked bread coming out of the oven.
So good.
That yeasty smell and it's
like the
heavenly.
Crunchiness and the sauce.
Heavenly.
So good.
Yeah.
You should get bread.
So hopefully you guys are picturing those smells in your mind right now.
You're hungry
coming up with your own list of favorite smells.
Yeah, give us your top 5, right? Throw it out there.
Yeah, or even just 1 or 2. So that we didn't mention. But cool. That was good.
It was a good,
Again,
nice, like
inspired by the fermentation aromas for sure.
Smells.
I tried really hard to find a toast that had something to do with smells, and there's just not a lot out there.
A lot of good lyrics for smell.
I thought Nirvana smells like Teen Spirit. That was the closest thing I could get.
There's smell in the name.
Yeah, that was the closest thing I could get. So I kind of said, okay, that's not going to happen. So I just wanted to close out with a fun little song from back in my day in the 80s. So it's just a fun little tune that you can check out and listen to.
Absolutely.
But good show.
That was a very good show.
I think it was a good show. Even though I have a little low energy today, I think you picked it up. You picked up the energy for me, and I appreciate that.
Absolutely. Feel better.
Yeah, so we'll have another harvest update next week. I can't wait. We're definitely getting more grapes in this week. A little rainy start to the week, but I think it's going to be okay to still be out there picking it and bring some grapes in. So
absolutely.
We've only got about 20% of total grapes in so far.
Oh, that's
still got a long way to go.
There's a lot more on the way. Yeah. That's cool.
All right, well, let's get to the toast.
Do our toast.
All right. I would sing this, but I'm feeling a little under the weather.
We'll let it slide this time.
I'm not going to sing it as much as the people would probably love it.
I know.
With my great voice, but I'm just going to speak it. All right. Okay. How can I explain when there are few words I can choose? How can I explain when words get broken? Do you remember there was a time, when people on the street were walking hand in hand? They used to talk about the weather, making plans together. Days would last forever. Come to me, cover me, hold me. Together we'll break these chains of love. Cheers.
Cheers.